we could put them there, because we're going to stack a bunch in the middle of this house, and then we're stack a bunch in the middle here. And so that way, I thought the dollies might be a quick, effective way. These protect the knobs from getting broken. So that's basically it. So
the long flat ones are laid on their edges?
On the sides.
So on the...
Just like they are.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, they're laying on their sides right now. And then the others will be the corners. Yeah, right by those chairs.
The gloves are on and the work begins. The trailer that arrived is 53 feet long, and it delivered enough ICF to complete both the garage and the first story. Brian, Larry, and my wife Kiana were super helpful today. They came and assisted my dad and I in unloading this trailer. Boy, we wouldn't have been able to do it by ourselves. We weren't nearly as lucky this time with our driver. This one sat in the cabin, didn't help us. Huge shout out to our last one who helped us unload the heaviest things without a bobcat. The ladder-like looking things you see me moving here go inside the second row and then every couple courses after that to make sure the wall stays straight so it stabilizes it. Throughout the video, we unload about 5 different types of ICF or ICF components. What I am loading right here are the straight sections of the wall. These are 18 inches tall when they'll be stacked, and this is what the wall is primarily made out of. A little bit later, you will see us unstacking the corner pieces. Later in the video, I'll slow it down and point out these corner pieces. Unfortunately, about 4 came broken. We are not sure exactly what caused that. They're a little bit more fragile when they're shipped than these straight pieces that we're unloading here. After we get out all these straight ICF pieces, behind these are long wooden boards of engineered wood. These will end up being cut into squares for the window bucks. The reason why you want to go with this engineered wood and make window bucks out of them is they actually have special grooves cut into them, so when you pour the concrete for the ICF wall, it adheres better. I believe we have about 28 window bucks to cut, so we will unload quite a few of these wood boards. The video is sped up about 8 times, but we were moving this day, only a couple hours. Here you see me really struggle to get the top row off. Brian's height comes in clutch.
I think this is where your height's going to come in handy. I can't get those.
Figure it out. It's always me with the
Figure it out, Brian.
Yeah, I did.
Yep. No, I can handle that. I'm gonna hit a food line with the old ladies. From basil cell, you wearing them.
After a nice little break and a few crack jokes, we're back at it again. We almost lost Brian as he struggled to get up here originally. Here is his height really working out for us. It took a little bit to get our system down, but once we started moving, we cranked through this entire row. One of the key things you have to worry about when unloading the ICF is making sure you don't drop it on its corners. Now this is foam, and now it's fairly thick foam, but if you drop it, you're bound to break one of the corners. If you look below this row of ICF, you can see that there's wood below it. These are the window bucks and the garage door bucks that I was talking about. What's standing up vertically behind this row is another set of corners and one last row of the straight sections of the ICF wall. As we start uncovering the engineered wood, What I believe caused a little bit of issues during shipping is that one section or like pallet of wood was not secured down with plastic straps. So during shipping from Georgia, where this comes from, it ended up moving side to side, and I believe that's what caused some stress fractures in some of the corner pieces, as those are more fragile. The wood not being secured caused issues with these corner pieces and ended up breaking about 4 of them. Either that or just the shipping in general. You'll see my dad and I get into it about these corners and how we should place them down. It's all in love and good banter.
What happens if they're stacked? They have to be on the end. They can't be like laid down. They blow them out.
Yeah, over periods of
On
time.
knobbies or no?
Knobbies, they have to be on the knobbies.
Right, but for right now, us moving it out, it's fine like that, right?
No, I mean, that one's broken right there.
Which one's?
When he has right there, yeah, it's completely shattered.
What one?
The one he's got in his hand.
Oh. Well, this was sitting up and down like this.
That's the way it needs to be.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Well, look at it
Yeah,
now.
we're laying them down on the side, not on the knobs.
It has to be on
He
the
wants
knobs.
it on the knobs, like knobs on the
Look at
ground.
that end, though.
Yeah, it was like that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Weight's just not supposed to be on them.
This is shattered.
Yeah, that was also like that.
So that's shattered. So they'll just have to ship me. So get assistance on these.
We are moving them together. And it also says in the class, you can lay them on their side, no weight can be on them though. So they don't want you sitting or anything. Us putting it down like this, stored, okay. We moved it, it's been 5 minutes, if that, since it's been sitting on that side.
I'm done with the conversation. It is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
but it is not wrong that we sat them here like this.
no, that's not going to break them.
Right,
Yeah. That's an agreement.
yeah.
I'm not saying that it did.
And you would want to know.
And the reason why is because we're sliding them on the ground. And so when we slide on the ground, I could see very easily it taking these notches off as they're sliding. So for this 5 seconds that they've been here, that's why we even had this conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you only have 3 to 70 of those types of conversations this whole time while you're building this house,
Right.
you're doing good.
Right.
That's just
Hell yeah, yeah.
one of those things. And I wish my dad was still around for me to.
Have the conversations. Right.
I'll step over.
It's funny because we're doing this, whole thing just us two.
Let's put this on its side and then we'll push it forward.
Every time we're like, going on about something, I swear, 9 times out of 10, we're talking about the same thing, but we have different ways of wording it.
Yeah.
And then by the end, we're like, well, we're saying the same thing.
Brian may be a little bit older, but his advice rings true. Having these conversations are way better than not having them at all, or being unable to. Over the last 1.5 years, I have enjoyed the process of working with my dad and having these conversations time to time. It's so enjoyable to do this with the people you love and work on a dream project. I started with little Instagram videos, and then now I've moved to YouTube, and making these videos started just wanting to document the fun times that we have together, because this is irreplaceable. The day wasn't too hot out. I think it was 82 degrees. But man, when I stepped out of that covered cabin, that breeze felt so good. My beautiful wife's here, sleeves rolled up and getting to work. These are the engineered wood beams that will end up being cut to be the window bucks and the garage door bucks. For the first story, we will have 4 large garage doors and about 28 windows around the first story. Here's where I realized I wasn't carrying a knife on me and had to go get it from my pack out. One thing I will say is it definitely pays to be organized. I think I need to swap the blade and the fastback was getting pretty difficult to cut these little plastic strings. One of the harder parts about unloading these were getting your fingers beneath them so you could pull and drag them. Outside, they're placing these on boards to keep them elevated from the moisture of the ground. Once these are all cut into their appropriate dimensions for either the windows or the garage doors, we will waterproof both sides of them. This will prevent any potential water damage, since windows are one of the most likely places in a house to leak. Now, because the walls will be 8 inches of solid concrete with foam on both sides, we've prevented most of the complications with normal stick build. Coming up here, Kiana asks me if I've been recording this as I wear the GoPro on my head.
You tell me, is there a flashing red light on it? Then yes. Do it again. Hell yeah. Let me get down.
Had to go get extra scrap wood to elevate the rest of these boards. After we finish moving this last pile of engineered wood, there's 2 more corner pieces, and then we will be moving these square packages. Below the floor in this entire house, anywhere there's concrete, we decided to do geothermal radiant floor heating. Since the original goal of building an ICF house is to be energy efficient and have longevity, radiant floor heating is just another one of those ways we're energy efficient. What's in those square packages isn't the radiant floor tubing themselves, but it's actually what we place down to lock that tubing into. This makes it easier when it comes time to pour the concrete above the radiant floor. If anyone has stayed till the end, I just want to thank you for doing so, as this is one of the very first videos that I have edited and am putting on YouTube. I'm hoping this will get easier as time goes on. But hey, what's one more thing to learn? We're already learning to build a house. How hard can editing be?